Hello, how are you? My name is Kat. Welcome to my channel, and today we have another collection that I need to show you. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today's video we're going to see one of my collections, some of the classic novels that I have in a specific editions and a specific collection. I wasn't planning to have this collection at all. Like, if you watch some of my past videos, you know I have some preference on the editions that I buy for my classics, but the more I buy more classics, I start getting other classics. I'm trying to get some other ones. It's a no ending situation, but I still have some preference for the classics, the editions that I'm going to get. In this case, we're going to see the Penguin Deluxe editions. There are beautiful editions. Let me check. So the first one is kind of start in 1997. I kind of have two dates on this one. I'm not 100% if it's 1997 or 1999. Maybe they start talking about it in 1997, and the first edition of the first book on this collection is in 1999. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's about that time when they start publishing these books in this collection. Inside this collection, they have 119 books so far. If they have maybe a different number, correct me too, but I'm guessing there is 119 books. Some of these books, they're out of print, and some of these books are still printing, like continuously. We have Killy, Stop Chewing Things. 4 books that they are publishing with different introductions and different covers in the UK. Those are Sense and Sensibility, Persuasion, Great Expectations, and I think those are the ones that they are not, they have different introductions and different covers in the UK. And the sad thing on this one is they have the same barcode, so when you're trying to buy a specific cover, just make sure it's the right cover, because they share in the same barcode, so it's no difference between the UK and the United States barcode wise, but when you get the book, it's a different thing. Then we have sub-series inside this series is the Cowter collection and the Treats collection. Those are the ones that they sell the most. And then we have the authors that they sell, they have more books in their collection is Jane Austen has 5, Graham Greene has 6, and Prose has the collection of poems and the 7 volumes in the Search of Lost Time series. So they have all of those works and from the same author publishing in this specific collection. From this big collection of 100-something books, I have 6 books that I like to show you. Let's start with the ones that I didn't really read. So the first one is Homer. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. All of these books, they have deco pages, deco pages. They have French flats. So the majority has introductions on it. They have the French flats, like paper French flats. And they have great translations if they needed a translation, like the Homer needs a translation. And the reason that I get this one is because they said it's one of the best translations. So this is a big one that I didn't read, that I'm planning to read, but I don't know when. Then we have the Sagas of Icelander. This one, the same, has French papers. It's a collection of sagas. I did buy this one because I was planning to read some sagas in Sagathon, I think they call it. They have something going on in Booktube that they're reading some sagas every year, and I tried to read with them, but I failed. And they have here some pictures too. Hold on. Like maps. It has a lot of sagas on this version, so that's why I get it. Like, it's not just a couple of them, they have a ton of them. And historical tables. And I really like the cover of this one. So let's go to the next two books that I have that I would love to have more of this one. So this one is Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte, same thing. This is a flat. They have introductions. This I actually read. The characters are not likable at all. The story is a little depressing. It's a gothic story. I did like the whole at the end. I didn't like the characters because they are like making such a bad decisions. These ones are part of the plot one. What I said, counter. Let me see if I can pronounce this word right. Counter collection that is a sub series in the collection, so meaning they have like, I think it's 6 or 7 of books with the same artist doing these covers, but we have only 2 of their Jane Austen, the Brontes on this one, and the other one is Jane Eyre. I hope they will make at least one more of the Brontes on this one, call him back and make one more of these ones, but I really love their artwork on these books. And the same, it has the deco ages and the flat and the little introduction here. If it has an introduction, this one, I don't know. It has a note on the text, but doesn't have an introduction. Yeah, so some of these ones, they don't have introductions. Some of them, they have just notes from the editors or from some critic or something like that, but not big introductions. This one just a note and a little bit information about the author. And this one, it says this book is part of the series Penguin Deluxe editions, designed with original cover art in watercolor pencil by Ruben Toledo. Yeah, so it's about the information of whoever made this art. And the other one is the Jane Eyre, and I believe it's the same. This book is a series, the Penguin Classic Deluxe Edition, designed with the original cover in watercolor pencil with Ruben Toledo. So he made these books, like around 6 or 7 of them. Then we have some information about Charlotte Bronte and Jane Eyre, and that's it. A note on the text that is literally 2 lines, and then we have the work. So no introduction on this one either. Then we have the two regular deluxe editions. We have Frankenstein. This one I just read them like no long ago. I was impressed with the writing. I wasn't impressed with the story itself, maybe because it's a very popular story, so I didn't get in, like, it didn't blow my mind. It is not what everybody think it is. It's a little different. It's more like an introspect story, like see what the Frankenstein and his monster think about their lives and analyze their lives. And we do have introduction on this one. We have note on the text, and we have a chronological story about the author and the work. So this one is a little more complete about the extra information. And I don't know if I said that, but these artists, or whoever they're doing the arts for these particular ones, they are comic artists. So a lot of things you can see it like a comic version, a lot of them. Some of the other deluxe editions, they are very simple too. And then we have Master and Margarita, that I think is my favorite cover of all of them. And the same, this one, I read it. You need a little history of Russia. It is very crazy book. I still don't know if I understand it completely. This one has introduction, note on the text, and suggestions for further reading. So this one is a little more complete too, like has more extra information, not only the work itself. And you can tell like I annotated this one. So those are my Penguin Deluxe collection. I may add few more on this one. Okay, so I may buy a couple more of these ones. This I just realized that it has an introduction. When I was moving the pages, the Iliad has an introduction and also has some information about the translator preface, because since the translation is very important for reading this book, I think that's why they put that information there. The beginning of the chapters, they have some graphics there that looks very nice. Yeah, I may get few more books on this collection. I don't know which ones yet, but so far these 6 are good, and I'm not planning to have a gigantic, no, I'm not planning to have the 119 books of the collection, but few of them I'm going to add it. And that's it, I guess. If you like this collection, thumbs up. If you want to know if I post another video, ring the campanita. And thank you for watching. Bye.